Welcome to This Explainer. Look, if you're renting right here in Polk County, Florida, and feeling like you're just throwing your money away every single month, you're gonna wanna hear this. Today, we're breaking down exactly how renters are finding a highly structured, super clear path to finally owning their own homes. We're talking about a unique system called the Pathway Home Program, and it is designed to take literally all the guesswork out of the home buying process. Are you stuck renting forever? It's a heavy question, right? So many of us feel completely trapped by our credit history or lingering debt, and we just kind of assume home ownership is entirely out of reach. But what if there was a defined, actionable roadmap to actually get you there? Well, let's dive into this and look at the actual data driving this massive transformation. 93,000. That isn't just a random number. That's roughly how many renter households we've got living right here in Polk County. And here is the kicker. A huge portion of those families actually belong in a home of their own right now. When you zone in and work closely with professionals who actually specialize in this specific niche, that path from renter to homeowner is way quicker and far more attainable than you'd ever think. So here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the big picture, walk through the 4 phases: rising up, building momentum, arriving home, and thriving future, and then wrap up by helping you find your exact starting line. Part 1. The Home Ownership Roadmap. Let's look at how this whole approach completely changes the game. I absolutely love this quote because it hits the nail right on the head. One generic program just can't serve everyone the exact same way. This framework meets you exactly where you are today. Whether you need 2 years to fix your credit or you're actually mortgage ready right this second, this roadmap gives you the customized tools for your specific hurdles. Moving into phase 1, rising up. This is the first step, designed specifically for folks facing immediate, sometimes overwhelming barriers. Okay, so maybe your credit score is sitting below 620 right now. Maybe because of some past medical debt, or your debt-to-income ratio is a bit too high. Listen, these are not deal breakers. You are not disqualified. You just need a solid plan to systematically knock these hurdles down. This phase is perfect if you need a 12-plus month runway before a mortgage becomes realistic. This is exactly where specialized pros step in. Instead of navigating the rental maze all by yourself and just guessing which landlords are legit, you get concierge rental placement. For a flat fee, these experts actively vet landlords, review your lease, and strategically place you in rentals where your on-time payments are actually reported to the credit bureaus. You're literally building your credit profile over the next 2 years just by paying your rent. Now, how do we transition out of this rising phase? Members execute a highly customized action plan called the Blueprint. Think of it as your personal financial GPS. It prioritizes exactly which debts to pay down to fix that debt-to-income ratio so you can hit that exact 580 to 620 credit score benchmark. Which brings us to phase 2, building momentum. This is where homeownership becomes a highly realistic target, just 3 to 12 months away. A massive catalyst here is the rent-to-own strategy. It's an incredible bridge for people who are super close, but maybe not conventionally qualified just yet. It's exactly what it sounds like, a lease option agreement where you move in today, but you have a legally binding path to purchase the home at a pre-agreed price a little later on. You really have to understand how this compares to traditional renting. Unlike standard renting, rent-to-own in a booming market like Polk County, which sees roughly 3% population growth every single year, lets you lock in today's purchase price. So if you lock up a home today at $220,000 and close in 24 months when the market value jumps to $240,000, you have literally built 20 grand in equity before you even officially own the place. It's a total game changer. You'll know you're crushing the building phase when your credit is solidly approaching that 580 to 620 mark, your debt-to-income ratio is looking healthy, and you've got that solid 2-year employment history documented. Hitting these milestones proves you are 100% ready for the most exciting part of the journey. Phase 3, arriving home. This is the magical moment. You are officially mortgage qualified. The wildest part about this phase? A ton of people in Polk County actually already meet these indicators, and they have absolutely no idea. If your credit is over 580 and your income is stable, you are ready to make offers. And right here is where real estate specialists guide you through one of the most overlooked resources in the entire housing market: professional down payment grant stacking. You've got to see the actual math on a real Polk County example. For a $220,000 home, your required FHA down payment is about $7,700. But when professionals help you stack the Florida Hometown Heroes grant with the FL Assist Second Mortgage, your net out-of-pocket costs for the down payment literally drop to zero. Zero! That is why working with experts who know the local landscape is so completely transformative. And here is the ultimate mic drop moment for our arriving members. When you sit down and finally run the numbers, your brand new monthly mortgage, we're talking principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, the whole shebang, is very often less than what you are already paying in rent. You are paying less every month, and you actually own the house. Section 5, Phase 4, Thriving Future. Because getting those keys isn't the finish line, it just marks the start of a whole new race. In the thriving phase, our mindset dramatically shifts from just having a roof over our heads to using that real estate as a powerful financial instrument. Experts teach you about home equity, house hacking to offset your costs, and even acquiring investment properties. Ultimately, this phase is all about breaking the cycle of generational renting and building real, lasting wealth for your family. Section 6, Finding Your Starting Line. So how do all these moving parts stay connected during a journey that can take 12 to 24 months?
The secret sauce running across this entire timeline is the community and coaching membership. For just $37 a month, this community is right there with you at every single stage. Whether you're in the rising phase repairing credit or the arriving phase stacking those grants, you're in a private group jumping on monthly Zoom calls. You actually get to see other people succeed and share their stories. It proves to you in real time that the system works.
Which brings us to our final, absolutely crucial question. As we've just seen, the path from struggling renter to thriving homeowner truly does exist here in Polk County. The roadmap is defined, the grants are literally waiting for you, and specialized experts are ready to guide you. You just have to figure out which phase you're in. Heck, you might already qualify for a mortgage today. So what's stopping you from taking that very first step?